So here's what we mean by minimal footwear. First of all, the height of the heel relative to the forefoot, or the heel to toe drop, is very low. Second, the amount of material underneath the foot is also very thin. The upper is made out of very compliant, flexible material, which means the whole thing is very soft and flexible, and of course very lightweight. Minimal running shoes can be really great training tools, but you may know there are risks associated with transitioning into minimal footwear. If you've been running in structured shoes, then your body is used to your foot being guided through the running stride. In a minimal shoe, the muscles of your leg and your foot actually have to do more work. They'll get stronger over time, but it takes time for them to adapt. It can take weeks, even months, before your body is used to running in minimal footwear. At Saucony, we've created a range of minimal footwear to meet the needs of all different types of runners. The Kinvara is the first shoe we introduced, and now we have the Kinvara 2. It has that same outsole design, the triangular lugs that piston into the sole to give you that great sensory feedback. It's light, it's only 7.7 ounces, and it feels fantastic to run in. The Mirage is a little more shoe under your foot than the Kinvara. It has a little more of an outsole to it, a little more structure, although it's still very soft, light, flexible, but it has a little bit more of a medial support than the Kinvara provides. So if you're not ready to make that big leap down to the Kinvara, the Mirage is the perfect shoe for you. The Hattori is a dramatically different shoe, only 4.4 ounces, very soft, very flexible, zero heel to forefoot drop. Now the outsole is made primarily of foam, just a few touches of rubber to give you traction and durability. The upper is made of a stretch mesh so that your toes can move in a completely unrestricted way. The result is a shoe that feels like you have absolutely nothing on, which is kind of cool. So how often should you run in minimal shoes? Well, if you're just starting out, take it slow. Start 1 day a week, whether it's the Kinvara, the Mirage, or the Hattori. Ramp up 2 days a week. Just do it gradually, short distance, until your body is used to running in these shoes. A shoe like the Hattori is so minimal that for most runners, it's going to remain a training tool that you'll use once or twice a week. A shoe like the Kinvara or the Mirage, ramp up gradually, but these can eventually become your everyday training shoes. So I hope you've learned something about minimal footwear. The most important thing to remember is minimal footwear can make you a stronger runner, and it's an absolute blast.